Okay, 10:45, morning of Vlogmas Eve.
Vlogmas Eve?
Yes.
That's very funny. Well, yes, I am George the Antique Nomad, and I have been doing videos and meeting a lot of fun people through YouTube for a couple of years, but I really didn't ever do any of those 20 questions things, and people were kind of wanting to get to know me better, and someone suggested, why don't you do Vlogmas, because then they'll get a real look at the behind the scenes life and all of its glamour. So the first glamorous thing I'm going to do is have breakfast, which for me comes out of a bag.
Breakfast of champions.
Yes, it is. But the great thing is that if you eat enough of them, you get a really good box, and I have something I need to ship in this. So it's like a double win.
We're not going to show any addresses, right?
Addresses?
Yeah, on boxes.
Oh, well, hopefully not.
Yeah,
I've had that trouble before. Yes.
yeah, we're not going to do that.
Okay, well, no addresses then, but I'm looking forward to doing this because it'll be a chance to just sort of casually talk about things that I encounter in my day. I'm staying in one place for the holidays this year, which is different for me, and so I have Zeno morphed, who you see in the chat.
Zeno's fine.
Yes, okay. Well, Zeno is here, and Zeno is
here. And first things first, what's coming up in about 3 hours if you're seeing this?
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, after I eat breakfast, I've got to get ready for the beginning of 12 days of live sales from the 1st to the 12th, 12 noon every day. I'm going to sell 12 items, and I'm very excited about it. There's going to be different themes each day, and I've got to go get things ready and be prepared, because I haven't done a lot of live sales, so I'm sure that there'll be some fun and interesting moments along the way while I juggle all those balls.
That's not going to be on this channel.
No, that's true. That'll be on the Antique Nomad Live, and if you want to see that, you need to subscribe to that channel, because that's how you'll be able to chat and bid. We're doing that instead of having everybody have to register, because that's just too much trouble. So if you subscribe to the Antique Nomad Live, you'll get to bid and chat and have fun. Otherwise, you can lurk and watch the sales, but there'll be one every single day for the first 12 days of Christmas, which is the 1st to the 12th. Did I say that? Well,
I don't know.
Yes.
And if you want to subscribe, is the link in the description?
Oh yes, the link would be in the description. Thank you. I sometimes need to be led. I just like doing this stuff. I don't always think about all of the machinations it takes to get from here to there. So yes. In the description, link to the Antique Nomad Live, 12 days of live sales, December 1st through 12th, noon Eastern, so 12, 12, 12. It's easy. We'll sell 12 items every day.
In 1 hour.
In 1 hour. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna just make it quick and get in and get out and have fun and do a little each day instead of trying to do a gigantic marathon.
Yep, and so now after the Breakfast of Champions, which looks like Mesa Sunrise,
yes,
we will be off to our next adventure.
Yeah.
Well, if you made it through that first opening, congratulations. Anyway, we're having breakfast here. This is Zeno. Hi.
Hello.
Who's that?
George. Me.
It's me. Yeah. So anyway, having breakfast. And Whoopi, and then I think we're gonna, what are we doing next?
I need to go to my storehouse and pull a set of Christmas china to put in the antique mall at Twin Lakes, and then pull some stuff that people requested that we put in the live sales. So,
oh yeah, okay. Yeah. So you're gonna get to see inside the elusive storehouse.
Boy, yeah, you'll definitely get a real behind the scenes there if we can even fit inside the door. It is a mess over there right now. All I've done the last 3 trips from Florida is just shove boxes in there. So I think I know where the Christmas stuff is.
You're gonna get a real unedited Vlogmas.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is
We're going to find out why editing is our friend.
Yeah, in fact, there's a rolled up carpet right over there. So
there is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Changes are afoot.
Yes.
So, see you at the storehouse. Vlogmas Eve, 11:15. What's happening now?
Going to the bank, and I've got to put in my checks from a couple of my mall spaces for October sales, and I still didn't get them in until now. And also from Mount Dora, and oh wow, a whopping $7.32 from Schiffer Publishing.
Oh,
That is for the Treasure Craft book. You,
I already saw the address.
yeah, that's fine. I don't live there anymore.
So you're free to go egg it.
Yeah, yes, well, if you can jump up the side of a 7-story building. The $7.32 is my tiny commission for selling my book. You really make money off of books that you sell yourself mainly. You know, you write a book because it's a labor of love in the collector reference world, and if you're lucky, it breaks even, which mine has, so I consider that a success. But that's $7.
And I know George is very thankful for all of you who bought the books.
Yeah, it really is cool. And if you buy them from me, that helps too. Besides which, you'll get it signed and sent for free instead of getting an unsigned copy and paying the same amount and having to pay shipping. So there you go.
Yeah. How do they get the book?
Oh, they can order at the antiquemall.com. The antiquemall.com. The antiquenomad.com.
George, did you buy that URL secretly?
I need to because I keep saying the antiquemall.com, but it just gets in my head. No, at the antiquenomad.com, I sell the book there. And, you know, people think it's so funny that we take checks at antique shows, but, you know, this is $1,400. I'm not going to say no to somebody who says, oh, I have a check. Because, honestly, in all these years, I've had 2 checks bounce, and they were both made up for in a week. I've never had a problem with a check. So... Oh, Lochmary. I really like this. It looks like all the lily pads have died back for the season. I guess that was originally an arboretum back in the 1890s when they built this reservoir.
Over across the water.
Yeah. And so there's a lot of different varieties of trees. It's really pretty in the fall, but of course they've all lost their leaves because it's the end of November.
Where's the storage house? It's over that hill.
It is at the base of that little lake there. Right below the dam. Fortunately, it has never flooded. And that's a good thing, because it is the last of 68 coal mining shacks that were built around 1898, and somehow it survived, and all the rest of them are gone. And I bought it for $4,500. It is perfect for what I need in almost every way, except that it still lacks plumbing, but, you know, one thing at a time.
Well, there's plumbing.
Well, there's a form of plumbing, yes. There's
not
remains of
water hooked up to the plumbing.
plumbing. Right.
So here we are.
Woohoo, yeah, it's a mess, I'll tell you. It's going to be even messier inside. Well, no, it couldn't be messier than this.
Look at that beautiful yucca, though.
Yeah, it's really coming up well. The flamingos look a little chilly, though. But
Project.
I still have a lot of boxes sitting out here from when I had the estate sale last May, and I've been running things in and out of the house, so the boxes were the thing that could sit outside.
Ooh,
there we go.
give it some hip.
Oh, we'll have the dulcet tones.
Oh, we've got that horrible music on, and we're going to have to talk while that's blasting, because otherwise we're going to get...
There we go. Yes.
The end.
The security system. Yeah, so wow, it's really especially horrible in here today. This is actually kind of embarrassing. Well, that's not true. I did one video once where I let people see it like this, but this will be beautiful and ready for another estate sale come next season. But in the meantime, it's become just sort of a storage place, including...
Next season being...
Oh, next year, 2022. But in the meantime... I have a very important thing to bring. Well, this is the lady leg lamp from A Christmas Story.
Oh, yes.
A very important holiday decoration. We're going to put that in a live sale for sure. And I am going to dig through here and look for the boxes of Christmas china.
Fall over.
I need to get a book. Someone ordered a treasure craft book. I need to send it to him. And so
I've got a little bit. Oh, and there's another nice. I forgot I had this tray. So see, there's some nice stuff for Christmas in here. I thought I had it all, but well, let's pull it out where you can see it. But this has all these lovely birds and the wreath and everything, and this is Lennox.
Oh yeah,
So
it's quite large.
it's quite large. Yes, it'd be for like
Turkey.
Christmas ham or turkey or something like that. So anyhow, I've got some digging to do, and I will be digging for a little while here. And it's very chilly in here. The other thing that I need to do is hook up a heater for when
What's
I'm working
happening
over
while
here.
you're doing this?
What's happening? I don't know. You're taking the van and getting a big piece of foam board to patch holes in the house where I'm doing the live sales. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
it's exciting.
it's very exciting. Yes. Day-to-day life is just a thrill.
So this turned into a bit of a chore.
Well, it's just because, I mean, I knew it might, but I didn't expect it.
Yeah, the van, as bulky as it is, will not accommodate what apparently a 1972 country Squire will.
Well, it also doesn't get 3 miles to the gallon, so.
It gets 7.
No, it gets 24 or 27.
Well, and the way you drive it gets
That's because,
even more.
that's right. Frugal is good. When it comes to driving, anyway.
Fogle?
What?
Fogiel?
Well, yes.
Frugal or fogiel?
Well, we take your pick. I'm not trying to set any land race. I had my sports car early in life. I got that out of my system. My first car was a Mazda RX-7, and I did lots of naughty things in it. But that was enough.
I don't think they can hear you. So what did you say? You did naughty things?
I gave up driving the Mazda RX-7 when I outgrew it. I got it when I was 18, and by the time I was 22, I was too tall for it. But I did lots of really amazing things in that car that were very fast and probably a little dangerous. So I got it out of my system. So let's see here. We're just going to put things anywhere right now because that's what I do. That's why it looks like this. But that's why it's a storehouse. It's not a shop until I turn it into one a couple of times a year.
Christmas.
Yes, I've already got a Christmas wreath up. Isn't that great? It's been there since May, but we won't tell anybody that. All right, let's see. This is stuff I'm going to have to do in a haul video. I just got a bunch of things from a consignor in Florida that are pretty neat, but I don't think any of this is seasonal, so I'm not going to mess with it right now. That'll be a surprise for later. And this one is also from them. And, oh yes, the miniature spinning wheel. Isn't that cute? Huh, well, yeah, I'll put that aside.
It has a wig.
It has a wig, yes. Well, that's supposed to represent flax, I believe, or something like that. Everything else in here, we will show you at another time. Because, you know, we can't spoil everything on the first day, right? All right, so we'll get this out. And then we just have a little bit more to clear out, and we can go get that foam board. We've got to plug some holes at the house where I do the filming and things so that the groundhogs don't come in and dig everything up.
Groundhogs are sleeping.
Oh, well, yeah, they should be. It's cold.
It's actually because of cats.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Are they sleeping under there?
Yep. They
Oh.
get under there and they fight.
That'd be kind of fun during a live sale. And how much are we bid for?
Yeah, I think they also screw.
Oh, well,
But I haven't had any kittens, so they don't stay there and pop them out.
I'm glad to hear you have not had any kittens. I would be very concerned if you had.
So,
All right, we're almost to the point where the van is empty enough. Let me put a few things away here, and away
What's that?
we'll go.
what's that thing?
This? Oh, it's
Yep.
a Welsh miner's lab. It's got the...
How do you know it's Welsh?
Well, it says Wales on it, for one thing.
That doesn't mean it's Welsh.
Well, this is the style that they did, though.
That just means someone put Wales on it.
Yes, that's true, but they did it because this is the way that they were done originally. Okay, I think we've just about got it. Oh. Well, we'll worry about that. I've got more digging to do before we go, but we'll at least get the car ready for this thing that we have to pick up. And I got the book.
What's this now?
Well, Steve asked me for a copy of my book, so I've got to sign it and send it to him. He's a viewer who's really into early rock stuff, and I actually have some pinbacks from the late 70s and early 80s of various punk and new wave bands, so I need to take pictures of those and show him as well. I just got those from another viewer who I'm helping sell some stuff. It's really kind of great to see. You know, there's viewers who are at a point in life where they need to make changes, and then other viewers who are interested in the things they've got. So it's really nice getting to be the intermediary between everybody like that. I get to meet really cool people this way. Okay, that is something that I have an order for, and I'd like to leave those little cases, but I think we can get that thing in now.
Yay.
Yay. Okay.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I still need to clean it up. I thought of Yvonne when I got it. Yvonne Thrifty Rich, because I always think of her when I see smiley face stuff. And I haven't seen this one before, but it's in no condition to
Yep.
be
So
out there yet.
there he goes.
There I goes.
Just picked up a big old styrofoam, it's backwards, but 8x4, plug up the house, crawl space. Just barely fits. Now we're heading to pick up George, going to go back to the storage house and see what kind of condition it's in after George has been there working on it for about an hour or so. So we are back at the storage house. Let's see what George has accomplished. Ah, wow. It's not empty.
I did make a much bigger mess, so I'm impressed with that. No, actually, believe it or not, I got a ton of stuff that I needed to get for the live sales, and I am very excited because I found some things I forgot I had. So we're going to have fun, and the rest of this is going to wait until I get on from there. Funny thing is, the whole point of coming here was to find a set of china, which is still buried in boxes in the other room. So that will be for another time. I've got a bunch of Christmas china, and maybe it'll get out this Christmas. It didn't get out last Christmas, and, well,
Ooh.
It might get out next Christmas.
The dark side of the
dark
moon,
side,
so to speak.
Yes, exactly. Well, you know what? This is actually, I have a plan after being here today. I know it's hard to tell, but I have a great idea for restructuring this so there'll be plenty of room and all this stuff will be out where people can see it.
I have a plan too.
Yeah, yours involves matches.
It involves a detonator.
I
I think there's one in here somewhere.
No, I sold it.
Oh.
I knew you were coming.
Okay, well, I was successful.
Oh, you were? Good.
Yes.
And how did it fit? At an angle?
It's fitting.
Okay, so we can put
As
boxes
expected.
under it.
Yeah. So what is this here?
What is what where?
What all's going? Are
As
these
much
games
of this as
going?
can fit. I'd like to put all these games in. A lot of these are, you know, believe it or not, they're 20 and
Villains.
25 years old now. Yes, Monopoly has all these versions with NASCAR Monopoly, Disney Villain Monopoly, and those have never been out of the box, even though they've
How about
been around a
NASCAR villains?
while. Well, I don't know. I don't know who that would be. All the NASCAR people are just lovely.
It's those ones that drive you off the track and you blow up.
Well, yes, okay. They're not all lovely. That's true.
More important things to worry about than
What?
it seems to me like the Walking Dead people would have more important things to worry about.
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead, yes. The Walking Dead Monopoly, Survival Edition.
Oh.
You don't want to buy where they live.
Oh.
So somebody requested that I put in live sales things made in Kentucky that are folk art, and these definitely are. These came from Marion. The guy made this one when he was a kid. He's lost a leg, but we're not going to shoot him. We're just going to sell him for an inexpensive price, but he is really cool. And then this guy was his pull toy when he was a little kid that I guess his grandfather made in somewhere in rural northwestern Kentucky. So we will have those in sales along with a whole bunch of other toys and games and all that good stuff. We've got a carload, and it's time to move on to the antique mall because we've got some things to pull there for people too. So away we go. Well, I just got the last box of Christmas stuff in the car for tomorrow's live sale because I've got to bring it over to where the filming is done, and I need to go to the Twin Lakes Antique Mall and grab some other things that viewers requested. So I am heading out. Well, it's after dark and I'm not at Twin Lakes Antique Mall now. I didn't film there because I got distracted trying to pick everything that people wanted for the live sales, and well, someone was having a 75% off sale and I did a little shopping, and the next thing I knew they were closing and I had to go. But I did manage to get all the stuff that we need for the first sale tomorrow, which is going to be Christmas trimmings. So 12 things for decorating around the house. I'm really looking forward to it. I think we'll have a lot of fun. I'm trying to pick out which 12 things and get them in order. Thanks to Zeno, we have this great new setup with the lighting and the, I think, permanent now home for live functions, because we just moved it today, so it's all very nascent, and I got to sit here like a deer in headlights and watch him put everything together. I admit I am not the techie one with this, but I practiced a little and hopefully I'm ready for my big debut tomorrow morning. Actually, tomorrow at noon Eastern, which is 11 in the morning where I am. So that will be the first of 12 days of live sales, so I'll get lots of practice, and hopefully practice makes perfect, but we'll have fun no matter what.
Yeah, it'll be today. They're seeing this today.
So. Oh, that's right. Vlogmas Eve is not really Eve anymore, is it? Yes, that's right. This is coming out on the first day of Vlogmas, which is the first day of live sales. So I will see you all at the live sale at noon Eastern, so just a few hours from now.
And make sure you're subscribed, because you will not be able to subscribe once the live sale begins.
Right, you'll have to subscribe for the next day's sale, because once the sale begins, the subscribers can chat and bid. Everyone else is welcome to watch. But you've got to subscribe to be able to be in the chat, and you've got to be in the chat to be able to bid. Anyhow, we've got a few final things that we've got to do to get ready and be ready for the live sale starting at noon, just a few hours from now. So I'll see you all there at the Antique Nomad Live, and looking forward to it. We'll have more Vlogmas too tomorrow.